Everyone, it's Jeremy, your global security architect. I am talking about events. So we are out at Palo Alto Ignite this week, but we've got a bunch of different updates for all our internal marketing events as well. So I've chained together a couple little videos to just give you a big update on all of our events. Right now, we're looking at the CompuNet SharePoint page, the information security section. You can get to this by going to compunet.ninja. It'll bring you right to this page as long as you're logged into Office. Go over and click on products and events. We have a description of all the events that we're running right now from the security perspective. And in here, we have event information such as, what's the synopsis, what's the invite information, what's required for the setup. So with this in mind, we want to give everybody all the info so we can get these scheduled out well in advance, get the sponsorships lined up, do all that marketing back end work. Uh, One of the new events that we're pretty excited about is the Palo Alto PanOS 9 and Prisma update. So Palo Alto's got a bunch of new stuff. They just announced the engineering summit back in February and then again here at Ignite. So we have a lunch and learn that's even a little bit ahead of the curve from some of the Palo Alto stuff. Their partner update wasn't quite as comprehensive as this. A bunch of our engineers put this together, did a great job on it, talking about Cortex, Data Lake, talking about the BPA, the gap analysis, our security program, the new features of PanOS 9, all new hardware. This is a great update for existing Palo Alto customers to help them ramp up their maturity, talk about how we can jump in and do more with professional services. We run this event in Las Vegas, Salt Lake, and Phoenix. We'll probably repeat it in some of those markets just because there's so many new updates continuing to pop out. So if any of the other markets would like to get this lunch and learn going, please reach out and get this scheduled. The requirement is pretty straightforward. It's really just a presentation and making sure everybody feels comfortable going through the material. So with that, I'll kick it into the rest of the video here, which is some updates from Ignite and updates around the RVB rack. Wanted to give you a quick update on an announcement that recently came out. Palo Alto has rebranded several of their products with this new Prisma name. So Prisma is a cloud security suite, and it's a similar look and feel, but it's encompassing a range of products that were independent products before. So as you're hearing that term, I want to make everybody aware as to kind of what that is. So Prisma Access is the basically Global Protect in the cloud. So Global Protect services VPNing out into the cloud. That's been around for about a year and just basically rebrand here. So for distributed enterprises or enterprises with needing a VPN service but not a ton of hardware, we have a option here to VPN right into the cloud and manage that with Panorama. There's also a new overlay coming where you can manage it with just inside of Prisma and remove that requirement for Panorama. So that's pretty cool. Prisma Public Cloud is visibility, security, and compliance monitoring. This was Redlock and Evident IO. We're also going to see some new additions with serverless compute and containers with the acquisition of Twistlock and PureSec. So that will roll into the Prisma Public Cloud service. Prisma SaaS is the CASB product that used to be called Aperture. And so you can think of that as like the competitor to a Netscope or a CloudLock. And so restricting and limiting SaaS apps in an organization. The advantage of Prisma SaaS versus one of those competitors is the deep integration with Palo Alto firewalls for Palo Alto customers. And then VM series is our traditional VM instances, but then obviously we have these tuned for cloud deployments: AWS, GCP, Azure, Oracle Cloud, Alibaba, VMware NSX. So all of these are being branded under this Prisma label, and we're going to see a bunch of marketing and some graphics around this. I will again include this link, but want to give everybody a heads up as you're seeing this pop around in emails and marketing materials so everybody knows what it is.
This is our red versus blue rack for Gigamon and Extra Hot. So we've got 4 Gigamon HC1s, we've got 5 firepower boxes, Cisco FTD, some switches, some UCS compute. Rack weighs about 350 pounds and is around 6 feet tall, about 4 feet deep and not quite 2 feet wide. And over here is our new portable setup for Intel NUCs, and there's pretty much all the equipment right there. 4 servers, virtual systems, and 1 Palo Alto, and a couple of wireless access points, and that's the whole thing. So just a little bit more portable. This case is just small enough where you can still fly with it.
Here's all the gear in the case ready to go. So this event is currently Palo Alto and Splunk focused, really around detections with logs, but we may add additional vendors and capabilities in the future. So, like I said before, nice and portable. We can fly that out with an engineer. We can ship it anywhere we need to run an event. So this will give us a lot more flexibility in scheduling these red versus blue. Again, for event information, visit events.compunet.ninja and let us know what you'd like to see, what we can do better, what we can change. All right, have a great week, everybody.